And hello, everybody. The DUI Guy is back. Once more, we are doing another live video. We are going to be reviewing some more, doing some more reaction shots to police videos, as well as whatchamacallem, police videos and First Amendment auditor videos. I think today, as you all can see, it's July 31st. It's the season finale of season 3. We're going to start season 4 next month. Today, I think we have 3 arrest videos. Two of them are a police officer getting arrested for DUI and tries to blackmail the arresting cop, and another one is a drunk officer wrecks a police car refusing tests, and another one is DUI on a scooter, not by a police officer, but obviously they get an encounter with the cops. So I just want to address real quick. Hey, Greek Bull. Hey, Great Sky Troll, Anti-Drama, Brian, Tater, Extra Good Citizen, George, Jared, and Eric, and Erlene. Kevin. Kevin is in the house. Hey, Kevin. I just want to address real quick. In my last video, I've gotten a lot of responses from you guys about the video that I did, and I just wanted to talk about it real quick. This is about the gentleman who was filming that accident, and he got arrested after getting his phone flicked from his hands. Things got a little heated, so I just want to clear the air. I will not back down from my position. I will not change my mind. I told you how it is. I told you what I believe. And I am not advocating for violence. I am saying that the gentleman who was in the car wreck, who very politely asked his fellow human to not abuse the accident scene for YouTube views, even though the law does permit the auditor to be there, you can't forget the human element. And if you don't consider me an attorney just because I have a human side to me, you have a right to do that. But that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. So I will not continue rehashing this from the top. This is not the place to do it. And this is not the time to do it. I've already said, if you have any questions, feel free to refer to the previous video. This was Season 3, Episode 6. Levitating is what I'm referring to. I believe it was the last video. And I will not change my position. I will not it comports with the law. It comports with the facts from the side of the situation. You cannot look at the law with blinders. If you choose to do that, you will sometimes be wrong. Remember that, okay? It was very spicy, Kevin. It was very spicy. So, anyway, treat others like you would like to be treated. That's exactly right, Eric. That's all it boils down to. Even I had a conversation with a friend of mine about that situation, that video, and the first thing he said, he's not a lawyer. He's just a guy. The first thing he said is, he said that guy was instigating. He was antagonizing, I think is the word he used. He said he was antagonizing the other individual, and the law never favors antagonization. That's a brilliant way to put it, and I wanted to throw it out there. When you antagonize, the law will never support you, because now you are the instigator. That's another word. If you're the instigator, if you're the antagonizer, the law will never be on your side. Remember that. It's okay to be there as a passive observer, but if your morality or ethics of what you're doing is being questioned, and now you become the aggressor. You know, self-defense, for example, if you look at the law of self-defense, self-defense does not, if you're the aggressor, you will never be able to use self-defense. Like, I attacked him, and then he defended himself and beat the shit out of me, and then I was like, no, I'm defending myself. You can't do that. You can't do that. The law doesn't work that way. You cannot use self-defense if you are the antagonizer. Same with this. If you are the aggressor, if you are the one approaching the situation with malice or lack of morality, then you will always lose. The law will never favor you. No judge, no jury. In a vacuum, in space, sure. So if you can get a shuttle and go launch yourself into space where there are no judges or prosecutors or people, there you can record as much as you want, whatever you want, however you want, in a vacuum, in space. But here on Earth, people trump. People said I was focusing too much on emotion. I was not. I was seeing the emotions of the individual and how this was affecting him. And his reaction, although maybe was a little out of line, it was merited. I understood where he was coming from as a human being, not as a lawyer. You don't need, take the law hat off for a second. And that's the most trouble that the individuals who are rooting against me and rooting for the auditor were having too much trouble. And I know none of this message will ever resonate with you guys. I know you got your blinders and you got your agenda, and you're going to be going and you're going to be bashing and saying the DUI guy is a POS. He has no idea what he's doing, and you have a right to do that. You have a voice. You have a platform. Heck, I'm giving you the platform. As long as you remain respectful, I will never shut you down. As soon as you start attacking me, I'm going to ban you from my channel just because I have that right. But just remember, be respectful. I have no problems with countering opinions, opinions that round counter to my opinion. What I do have a problem with is being bashed. You bash me, I will shut you down. But if you want to disagree respectfully, this is what this platform is all about, you guys. This is what it's all about. Separating the sheep from the herd. The good auditors from the ones that I disagree with. And somebody, I believe, said in one of the comments that I'm attacking the entire auditing community. Those of you who are saying that have no idea and have not seen my video reviewing HBO Matt, who I greatly supported on that video. There were several videos that I supported. That's just the one that sticks out that I remember. But when it's done rightfully and respectfully, I have no problem with. But when you step out of line, get ready to be butthurt. The DUI guy does not sugarcoat. I will tell you how I feel, and I will tell you what the reality is going to be, what I believe from my perspective and my experience, if that case ever ends up in a court of law. And you will see from the comments, there are a lot of people who agree with what I am saying. So, without further ado, hello Apex, what's going on, brother? George, Jared, Minnesota. Be a responsible First Amendment auditor. Exactly. Not a problem, 904 Cop Watch. That's pretty cool. He says, I've used your cross-examination videos to win cases representing myself. That's awesome, dude. That is really freaking cool. Good for you. And yeah, that's true, Eric. Oh, you like my cup? Please do not confuse your Google search with my law degree. So, one of my fans gave it to me. My YouTube fans. It's my favorite cup. I drink out of it all the time now. Okay. So the first video we're going to do today is the scooter video. Whoa, what happened? Oh, there we go. It covered my face on accident. Here we go. So this one is titled Electric Scooter. What I'm gonna start doing, you guys, since I haven't been doing this enough, in the chat, I'm gonna type as soon as I start the video. I'm not gonna do it in the description I will be posting it in the chat. So if you want the link to the video for later usage, those of you who want to review it at a later time, I'm going to start doing that. I should have started a long time ago. I just didn't really think about it. Don't forget to like this video. Comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, join on as a member if you're so inclined. We got lots and lots of stuff coming your way. You guys, I have to tell you this before I start the video. I don't know what happened, but I was averaging about, and sometimes I get these jumps, but I was averaging about 25,000 views a day. Okay. Over the last 48 hours, it jumped by a factor of 30. I have received 750,000 views in 2 days. 2 freaking days. My YouTube algorithm, I'm going to have to go back and look at it. I don't know what the hell is going on, what videos it picked up, but I looked at the numbers yesterday and I almost fainted, because I have never I've seen high numbers before, maybe like 250,000 in a 48-hour period, yes, not 770,000 views. One of my videos or a couple of the shorts, George, is that what you think? I think it's one of the shorts, maybe a couple of them. The Google algorithm did something with a few or one or two, I don't know, of my videos, and we literally launched. Now, I know it's not forever. I know usually it comes in spurts, like it always does this, but yesterday I was at this mark, going up, and I was just like, it just kept going and going and going and going. Like a couple of days ago, I noticed it was at like 12,000 views an hour, and I was like, that's really high, and usually it kind of goes down after that, but it just kept going. I think at one point the highest hour I saw on there, remember I told you it was about 25,000 a day? I got that in 1 hour yesterday. That was literally yesterday night, like between 9 and 10 or 10 and 11 p.m. Literally not even 24 hours ago. It's amazing, you guys. It is amazing. I don't know where this channel is headed. I don't know. We're creating things together. It must be because of my OnlyCans, says Garrett. Yes. My OnlyCans. Oh my God. All right. Without further ado, let's begin with our first video. Electric scooter DUI. Lily gets locked up.
Just trying to keep you safe from driving the wrong direction on the roadway.
So if I fail this, I'm going to get a DUI. Are you joking me?
No.
Look at me in the eyes and tell me. I cannot fucking fathom this. I'm riding a scooter because I don't want to drive drunk, and you're going to give me a sobriety test?
Absolutely.
There I go.
Okay.
I just find you so ridiculous right now. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, look,
I had 2 beers.
All right, obviously the first question immediately pops into everyone's head. Is this lawful? And the answer is it depends. It depends on the jurisdiction and how the jurisdiction is going to define a motorized vehicle, because in order to be convicted of a DUI, you need 2 things: operation and under the influence. And of course, the operation is also going to dictate as to whether or not the type and mode of vehicle that you were on, is it a motorized vehicle? Now, I think in 99 times out of 100, a motorized scooter is going to be a motorized vehicle, even though it's battery powered. I mean, it's like, driving a Tesla versus driving a Honda. One is electric, the other is gas powered. If this scooter is electric powered and not muscle powered, if it was a scooter that she was pushing with her foot, that would be a different type of DUI, like a bicycle DUI, like a horse DUI. But if you are operating an electric scooter, depending on the way that the statute is written, you may be subject to being arrested for operating a motor vehicle under the influence. In this case, the motor vehicle being the motorized scooter. Hey, Flotog.
What's the other option? Go to jail?
Well, if you don't want to do them, then I'm going to be forced to place your arrest. Absolutely.
That's
yes.
crazy, Kevin.
Okay.
300,000 views today, according to Social
Okay.
Blade.
Dude, he's a fucking dickhead.
do with the scooter?
Jill, because I'm a fucking criminal for renting this fucking scooter and going around. What, please?
I feel bad for her.
Oh my God.
She was trying to be responsible. She was trying to do the responsible thing, and she still got screwed. I feel bad for her. But she's probably liable. I mean, the statute might be met. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what state this is? This is Real World Police, by the way. That's in New Mexico? Nevada?
746B.
I need an exact answer if anybody knows.
I'll be out with one at 2nd and Roman.
Not in Quebec, says Alexander. How you doing, brother?
In the wrong direction of travel. You know you're going
We got 2 for New Mexico.
Do you realize that these scooters just happened in Albuquerque?
Yeah, I know they just
Albuquerque.
But that doesn't
It is
mean they go the
Albuquerque.
wrong direction on the one-way.
Okay, so let's take a pause real quick, and let's look up I don't even know how to spell. There we go. Albuquerque, New Mexico, DUI laws. So this is going to be probably. These are the penalties. Let's take a look what we can find here. DWI information. That might be a good place to start. Well, I need the statute. Where's the statute? NMSA saying if it's illegal to drive a vehicle. So what is the definition of a vehicle? Let's see. Can she get in trouble? NMSA. Oops. Search. Persons under the influence. Okay. It is unlawful for a person who is under the influence of intoxicating liquor to drive a vehicle within this state. Now, where are the definitions of vehicle? Let's see if we can find it. Upon conviction. Here we go. Vehicle. As used in this section, bodily injury. Well, wait, that's commercial. That's commercial motor vehicle. A commercial motor vehicle means a motor vehicle or combination of motor vehicles used in commerce to transport passengers. So no, that's not it. They don't have a definition of a vehicle. So let's see if we can find it. New Mexico definition of vehicle. Here we go. Definitions. Wait. Any vehicle. A trailer. Any vehicle without motive power. No. Vehicle definitions, maybe? Here we go. That might work. Chapter 1. Vehicles definitions. Revised. This is New Mexico. MVD. I'm guessing that's the motor vehicle department or whatever it is. Auto cycle. Let's see if we can get to vehicle. PQRSTUV. Vehicle. Here we go. This might work. Let's see. Every device. Let me change this real quick. Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure that you all can see what I'm reading. Okay. Vehicle. Every device in, upon, or by which any person or property is or may be transported or drawn upon a highway, including any frame, chassis, body, or unitized frame and body of any vehicle or motor vehicle, except devices moved exclusively by human power or used exclusively upon stationary rails or tracks. So we have an exception here. Human power or anything on tracks like a tram or a train, but may be transported or drawn upon a highway or utilized frame and body of any motor vehicle. There it is, any motor vehicle. So the definition of vehicle is basically met. Now, of course, people are in the chat are already noticing something very interesting. It says upon a highway. That is the most important piece of this entire statute. Good job, chat. Because even though the definition of vehicle may be met, entrenched in the definition of vehicle is upon a highway. She was on the sidewalk. So the question is, can she be charged with a DUI? Sure. A cop doesn't know this law. He doesn't know these intricate definitions, so he can charge her away. Will she get convicted in a court of law for operating a scooter on the sidewalk, a motorized scooter on the sidewalk? And would she be convicted of a DUI? I think the answer is no. I don't think there's a conviction here because of the fact that this is not a vehicle by definition. And remember, we were looking at the statute earlier. Let me refresh this. 2006 New Mexico statutes. It is unlawful for a person who is under the influence to drive a vehicle. And the vehicle must be on a highway, as we just read. So the answer is the officer is probably wrong. And that's not why she was in so much shock, but if she hires a good lawyer, she should be able to beat it. Because it doesn't seem like the definition of vehicle has been met because it's not a highway. Now let me show you something that may surprise you. Maybe it won't. But in the DUI Statute of Kentucky, in the definitions section, you will see something very interesting. The definition of vehicle, I don't think it's in here actually. I believe it's... Here it is. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is the language in Kentucky. A person shall not operate or be in physical control of a motor vehicle anywhere in this state. So in Albuquerque, New Mexico, operating you would have to define highway. You're absolutely right, Beckerfield. But I believe highway, based on the reading of the statute upon a highway, I highly doubt that there's any way to square in highway as sidewalk. So I think that's pretty much a slam dunk. But I could be wrong. But a person shall not operate. And in Kentucky, we have this language, which is very sneaky. The legislature was very smart when they created it. And that's where it screws a lot of people, where they operate a motor vehicle on private property. You know, a lot of people say, well, it's my private property. I'm not on the highway. You have no right to arrest me. And in some states, they're absolutely correct. Not in Kentucky. In Kentucky, the legislature was very, very clear, and they wrote anywhere in this state in the statute, and good luck trying to overcome this legislative language by saying, look, I was in my backyard on my four-wheeler driving drunk. I was not on the highway or the freeway, officer. I was on my private property. I was not on public property. In Kentucky, you will lose. Okay? So in Kentucky, that does not work. Don't try it. However, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, sounds like she may have a very strong case, in my opinion.
And I was trying to, the roads are not made for these. not made for these scooters. So I went on the roadway until I could find a great pathway to go.
So why not use the sidewalk then?
Froggy, when it comes to the law, there is no difference between driver and operator.
You were coming southbound in the wrong direction of travel. So you were going southbound on a one-way.
I was just trying to avoid the leaps of the crosswalk, or of the sidewalk that you say.
So why did you get on the sidewalk here?
I'm not trying to argue with you, honestly.
I don't think we're arguing. I'm simply telling you I'm stopping you because that's not a violation.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
So that is the issue. Okay, I need to see your license, please. Or an ID card. You don't necessarily need a license, but I need to see an ID card. 746 PD. Do you have another unit that you need to? Negative code.
Well, let me stop my scooter here.
Sure.
This is so cool.
It is cool. I totally agree. I know. Hopefully nobody gets hurt on it.
What the hell?
Yes, it is, Wyatt. DUI on a
Well,
horse
you're gonna see
is
a lot of
a
injuries on
non-motorized
I kind of
DUI.
anticipate it, and I hope we don't, but hey, I kind of agree
But
with you.
you're going to.
There's a statute, special statute for non-motorized
And I'm not
DUIs.
hurt. But here's my
So she may still be convicted of that,
Are you living
but
now?
not
Are you
of
still
an actual
employed?
DUI on a motorized
Yeah.
vehicle.
Where are you heading to now?
It's a great question, actually.
We were just going to Central to another bar.
Who's we?
I was with like 4 other people on
I
the
agree,
scooter.
Flotal. That's the first thing she should do.
Huh. Alright. Well, as you can see, there's another scooter coming that way, and they're traveling the right direction to travel on the sidewalk.
I'm sorry.
So that's how it should be, because somebody's going to turn left and they could have struck you.
Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, join as a member.
An off-ramp for the scooter?
Well, the sidewalks have to
This is all
have it.
new.
I know.
And you know that.
I know
So this
scooters
is
are
all
new. Electric
new.
scooters are new
So
to the city,
to get
yes.
to Marble Brewery, it's not accessible in reality.
Well,
Because they
sidewalks
don't
are.
have the up ramps and the down ramps and the whatever. Really, you want to go close to Marble? They
No,
don't have nothing.
no, I understand how a sidewalk works, and I understand that sidewalks have to be ADA accessible because people that have wheelchairs, they need to be able to access the sidewalk. So that's how these scooters are feasible for the city, because you can use the sidewalks for them. So there's plenty of, I can see from here, there's plenty of egresses for the scooters and other wheelchairs to get up onto the sidewalk. So that's the safe thing to do, not drive the wrong direction on the roadway. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to lecture you, I'm just simply, I understand these are news and there's going to be some discussion about them. Okay?
Thanks,
Understand that
Alexander.
these things in some ways, are considered a motor vehicle, if you would. They don't require insurance or registration because they're in a certain CC, they're electric powered, they're not motored, they're not operated by gas or by electricity. So, but that also means that they could be considered a motor vehicle in some cases, alright?
In some cases. Which
You
cases?
said you're coming from Marble?
See,
Headed to another
he
bar?
kind of tried to read the law to her,
That's what she told me.
but
Yeah.
then he kind of threw in a loop.
I don't know where they're going because now I'm lost. But
I don't understand. How does he square that away?
No, I know where I
It's
am,
not a
but
motor
my
vehicle,
friends
but it can
left
be in
me
some cases. Which
because they were
cases?
scared of you.
See, he just left that door open.
So when you stopped, you kept going. Even when I got on my PA and told you to stop.
I'm sorry. And that's like when I really realized that you wanted me to stop.
Yeah. Alright. Lily, have you had any alcohol tonight?
Yes.
How much have you had?
I drank 2 beers at Marble
How long ago was that?
in the last 4 hours.
So 4 hours ago you had 2 beers, or within 4 hours you had 2
Within
beers?
the last 4 hours, I've had 2 beers.
Okay. So Lily, I need to check your eyes real quick. Okay, I want you to follow my index finger with your eyes. Don't move your head, okay? Just use your eyes for me, okay?
Okay.
Don't move your head, okay? Just use your eyes. Alright, Lily, give me a second, okay? Stay right there, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Exactly, Froggy. Not very smart.
No, but
You guys already know. People just don't learn. They just try and talk and convince the officer of one thing or another, and it never works. It never frickin' works. You will always lose on the street.
Lily. So like I mentioned before, in certain situations pertaining to, let's say, DWI, this does constitute as a vehicle, motor vehicle, under state statute. Okay, anything that's propelled by either gas or electricity or self-propelled in any way, shape, or form is considered a motor vehicle.
Okay.
All right. So because of that.
Welcome to the life of these scooters, because this isn't every big city, and it's just got introduced to our city. I rode this scooter in Seattle and Denver and like multiple places. People drunk, people whatever, and it's like taken away from DWIs and people like being drunk. But it just got introduced to our city.
I don't.
And now you're like taking it away from us.
No, I'm actually just trying to keep you safe from driving in the wrong direction on the roadway and doing the.
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that it's like wrong. I'm not denying that.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying
God,
that, like,
this woman just does not know how
you
to
guys
stop
literally-
talking, does she?
And I get it, dude. Our city, I was so shocked when we got these. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's like homeless that are gonna take these away.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like
I
this
can
isn't
anticipate
gonna
all the
last.
problems. I can anticipate all the problems with these things.
This isn't
But
gonna last.
I think they're a great addition to the city. I think they're really cool, just like you do. But at the same time, things are
But
going
it
to
ain't
happen.
gonna last.
Things
So
like-
let's just
Hey,
enjoy
Nate.
what
Like
it does.
this, well, let's not enjoy
Hey,
going
Ash.
the wrong way on the road. Because that's not safe, okay? But we are going to do some field sobriety tests, okay?
Okay.
So let's walk over here with me, okay? Walk this way.
Can I meet you?
We'll talk and say. Do me a favor, can you put your purse right next to your scooter?
Sure.
Appreciate it. Alright, Lily, come over here, please.
Why does it fucking exist now?
Well, if you think that there's an issue with it, why are you causing the problem by going the wrong way on the roadway?
Dude, that's my mother's scooter.
Just give me a citation and let me be on my way. That's what I would have said if I were in her shoes.
I'm gonna get a DWI. That's a shame.
Well, we're going to investigate and see how you do, and then we're going to go from there. That is a possibility, though. Yes, absolutely.
Joking me? Look at me in the eye.
Hey,
Tell
Meg.
me.
Do you think I would have stopped you and done all this if I was joking? This
Because
is real.
I was on a scooter and I went the wrong way.
Yeah, you were on a vehicle under state statute going the wrong direction on a one-way. You're going south to 2nd Street. So yes, I'm stopping you for that reason.
By the way, have you guys seen the new emojis?
We're going to do some false writing tests. See what we do. Okay, please push your
We have a lawyer dog
Did my come out for you?
emoji. That's the lawyer dog emoji.
Just throw it in the bush.
Well, he's doing field sobriety tests on Lily
Any
over here.
conditions at all?
Nope.
Any issues with your balance or staying on the front?
We have an objection
Nothing.
emoji.
Do me a favor, put your feet together like this. Try to decide like this. I'm going to show you a light.
You like them, Meg?
I'm riding a scooter because I don't want to drive drunk. And you're going to give me a sobriety test?
Yep, that's the lawyer dog.
There I go.
Okay, follow this light right here with your eyes only. Don't move your head, okay? Just use your eyes. Do you understand? Okay.
Yeah, my eyes aren't jittering. My grandpa died today.
Just follow the light for me, okay? Sorry to hear that, though.
I just did follow the light. Like,
The test isn't done, okay? Just keep following it.
Ay. Feels bad, man.
I just find this ridiculous, dude.
This is not ridiculous. Just keep following it. Do you not want to do this test?
I just find you so ridiculous right now. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Because I already told you, Lily, you're driving a vehicle in a state statute that's considered a motor vehicle because it's propelled by gas or electric.
And you're not used to this.
This
You're
might
not-
be the
you don't live
issue.
in a
That's
big
not the
city.
issue,
We're
though, bud.
fucking Albuquerque.
The issue is it a highway? Now, somebody in the chat said
I had 2 beers.
in California the sidewalk is still considered part of the highway, even though, and the highway may be broadly defined. Again, highway may be a street or a side street. Also, may be under the definition of highway. This is what it's gonna boil down to. So maybe she's got a shot, maybe she doesn't. It all depends on the definitions in New Mexico, in the jurisdiction that you're in.
That's all you have to do.
Test? It's up to you. I'm not going to force you to, and I'm not going to argue.
should go to jail?
But if you don't want to do them, then I'm doing a forced completion or risk. Absolutely, yes. So it's up to you whether you want to do these tests or not. These tests are to show impairment, and I can't establish that if you don't want to do the test.
So ridiculous, dude.
Well, this is real. You're on a...
Okay, so then let's go back to the eye test.
Okay. Why don't you just follow the instructions, okay? Keep following it, and then the test will be finished sooner than later, okay?
Okay.
Look at the light, not me.
You're shaking more than I am.
Don't move your head.
She seems really nice.
Can I blink?
Of course, you are blinking.
Whether I feel it or not.
It's gonna go up and down, okay? Just keep your head still.
The shirt is a little ironic, isn't it, Gary?
Dude, whether I feel it or not, you're gonna fucking do what you want, so.
No, not actually, because if you don't fail these tests, then I have no reason to arrest you. So, face me, Lily. This next test that you're gonna do is a walking test, so you can keep your
Oh, perfect, there's the line.
keep your weights on. You can take them off. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
No, I want them on.
All right. Do me a favor. Put your left foot on the yellow line. Now put your right foot in front of your left foot with your elbow toes touching, just like this. Now put your arms at your sides for me like this. Okay. Stay in that position for me. I'll tell you when to start the test. Don't start yet. Okay.
Okay, you guys, seriously, there are 84 people in here right now, and there are only 40 likes. Give me a break here, people. Come on, like this video, comment below, subscribe.
Alright, that's how you begin.
I love you.
I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps along this yellow line in front of you.
Nine?
I'll say correct. Counting each step out loud. Once you get to your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot on the ground. So you're going to step out with your back foot to take a series of... Hold on, remember I said don't start yet?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Once you get to your 9th step, keep your front foot on the ground. Step out with your back foot to take a
9
series of
steps, so I
small...
should count 9?
Yeah, just listen to me so I can explain them to you, okay? You're going to step out with your back foot, take a series of small, short steps.
It depends on the jurisdiction,
Then you're going
Nate.
to take another 9 steps, heel to toe back along the same yellow line in front of you, counting each step out loud. You're going to keep your arms to your sides the whole time. You're going to look down at your feet as you're counting and walking. And you're not going to stop the test until you finish it, okay? Let me demonstrate it for you. Your feet are going to be in this position just like this. Arms are down at your sides. You're going to take 9 heel to toe steps like this. 1, 2, 3 until you get to 9, okay? Once you get to your 9th step, keep your front foot on the ground, and then step out with your back foot. Take a series of small steps just like this to turn around. Then take another 9 steps, heel to
And
toe.
if I don't do it exactly
1,
like that, I'm fucked.
2,
Right?
3.
That's what you're saying?
Until you get to 9. You're going to do the turn just like I demonstrated.
And if I don't do the turn just like you demonstrated,
Then you don't do it, I suppose.
so then I'm fucked. Then I go to jail.
Not entirely, no. Not necessarily.
This is so stupid. Okay.
Do you understand those instructions that I've given you?
Yes,
Do you have any questions on the test? Okay. Go ahead and get back on that line. Now, right foot in front of your left foot.
I'm left-footed, so...
You're left-footed.
Or I'm left-handed.
Okay. So place your feet
She's
here like my arm.
left-footed.
See my arm?
She's not just
Alright.
left-handed,
Now,
she's
on your
also
side.
left-footed.
Right here. Now, whenever you're ready to begin the test, you
I
can
have
start.
to use my arms for balance. I have to see
No, you cannot. You have to keep your arms at your sides. Well,
Just do it right to here. Come on.
okay. Whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my 9th one, so I gotta turn around, right?
Yeah, just like I demonstrated.
Oh, sorry. How did you demonstrate?
Keep your front foot on the ground and then step out with your back foot.
Oh, really? Great Sky
Small
Troll.
steps.
Turn around. Back normal. Are you guys taking notes?
Fair enough, fair enough.
You saw it?
It's just the way that she said it. I've never heard anybody say I'm left-footed when being asked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
standing test, okay?
No.
Hang on.
Go, baby, go.
Next test is a standing test, okay? Stand with your feet together like this. Arms at your sides like this. You want me to take that position for me, okay? Don't start the test, I'll tell you in the beginning. I'll tell you to start. You're going to raise a leg of your choice 6 inches off the ground, okay? 6 inches is about the size of a can of soda. Whichever foot that you choose to elevate, you're going to keep it parallel to the ground just like I'm doing.
Oh, wait, stop again. You go too fast.
Is she your friend or relative?
Go like this.
Yeah, remember stay in that position. Don't start the chest yet. I'll show
Hey,
you.
Duke.
You're going to raise a leg of your choice 6 inches off the ground just like I'm doing. Don't start the test yet. I'm just showing you.
Oh, I'm already started.
Well, don't start. That's not part of the instructions.
Okay.
Both your legs are going to stay straight like this. Whichever foot that you choose to elevate, you're going to look down at that foot. You look, count out like this, 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop. The whole time you're doing
I do
this,
too,
you're looking down at
spoiler.
your elevated foot. You keep it parallel to the ground, 6 inches off the ground.
She was trying to do the right thing. She even said that she's trying to
avoid.
avoid a DUI, so she was riding that scooter.
Montaño, what the fuck? You
It's
Do you understand these instructions?
it sucks.
Do you have any questions?
It really does suck for her.
Exercise the whole time. Both your legs
Like I
stay
said,
straight.
maybe beatable, maybe not. Depends on how New Mexico defines
Whenever you're ready,
highway,
okay?
which we can look up after the video is done, by the way, if I don't forget. Actually, I will forget, so I'm going to do it right now. New Mexico definition of highway. Street or highway, here we go. Highway. State highway, street or highway. There it is. Street or highway means a way or place generally open to the use of the public as a matter of right for the purpose of vehicular travel, even though it may be temporarily closed or restricted for purposes of construction, maintenance, repair, or reconstruction. So there you go. Highway and street means is a matter of right for purpose of vehicular travel. But then if you go up to, where was it? I saw something about sidewalk. Here it is. Sidewalk. So sidewalk is different from a highway. Somebody said under California law, a highway encompasses in its definition the sidewalks that go on the side of the highway, of the street, where the motor vehicles go. New Mexico doesn't, apparently. New Mexico defines a sidewalk as a means a portion of street between the curb lines or the lateral lines of a roadway and the adjacent property lines intended for the use of pedestrians. I think she's got a winner, you guys. I think she's got a winner. Because, again, highway, where was it? Highway, we had state, here we go, street or highway under Q. That's the definition of highway right there. And street, sidewalk is different from highway. Clearly, we have two separate definitions. We have highway and we have street. I keep missing it. There it is. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm tired, you guys. You'll have to excuse me. I had a large meal and I think it's hitting me. Highway is different from sidewalk. That's what I keep trying to say. Highway is different from sidewalk. Okay? Under Albuquerque, New Mexico law. So she may have a pretty good chance of beating this.
I'm ready.
But if she entered the street, Garrett shook. If she entered the street when she was crossing, now that becomes a problem, doesn't it? Yeah, I do recall that. That she did say that. So maybe she doesn't. I don't practice in New Mexico, so this is a little more difficult for me because I don't know all the definitions.
The tip of tongue, thank you.
Did she just like flop her tongue at him? Did y'all see that? She's so upset. Look at her. I feel bad for her. Look at this.
The tip of tongue, thank you.
And she said the word. I was like, what did she say? Busca. Busca is the Spanish verb for search. So she literally just stuck her tongue out and said, search. Clearly, she's got an attitude.
Okay, push up right back.
I feel for her. I would too if I were in her shoes.
Can you give her a breathalyzer right now?
Not right now, but we'll give her an opportunity to, so.
Do you want her to take any of your stuff?
Are you kidding me right now?
Do you want her to take any of your stuff?
I don't even know what my stuff is.
Sorry, just better remember.
Froggy, I support that a lot. Using a card, absolutely.
You guys really need to be fighting other things besides this. She's not. Dude,
Well, the scooter going down the one way on the wrong direction is a big deal. So, she was going the wrong way on 2nd Street, southbound into northbound lanes. It's a one-way only. So I stopped for that.
Is she crossing though?
No, she was driving southbound. On the
I was trying to get on the other side of the house.
No, she was driving on the roadway, southbound, in the
Dude, she
northbound
said
lane.
she was trying to get.
And by the way, going down the wrong way, sometimes those of you who ride bicycles, especially on the street, some of you will know it is a lot safer to be going towards traffic because then you can see the cars coming at you than when going with traffic. Because if a car hits you from the back, you can be caught completely off guard and you can get severely injured. If you're going, people who are walk on the highways, ride a bike on the highways, ride scooters on the highways, it's actually, I was taught that as a kid too by my grandfather. It's very, very important to make sure that you know what's coming at you, especially if it weighs 10 tons and is coming at you at a high rate of speed. Because if you see it coming at you, you at least have a shot of jumping out of the way before it actually hits you. Whereas if you're going with traffic, you can be hit from the rear with absolutely no warning. That's another great point to be made as an argument for her going the wrong way. May have actually been safer.
Across, so I believe her.
Okay, so I'll send her to Esalen to take care of the court now.
This way. Thank you very much.
Why are you such a dick? Do you have kids?
Doesn't matter if you're a person.
Do you have a wife? You don't.
Doesn't matter.
You don't have kids either. You don't have a daughter. You don't have nothing. Because if you did, you would really appreciate who I was.
Oh, Joe, you take this? You would take this with you?
No, my sister.
Free. You give it to her? Have a seat, please. You want me to give it to her?
Yes, I want you to give it to her. Wait, can we end considering that
Have a
you
seat,
don't need
please.
Can you just
Have a
wait?
seat.
Wait, can I talk to my sister?
No, you cannot. Have a seat. Sit down in the car. Step back, please. Step back. Gotcha. Have a seat.
Dude, he's a fucking
Have a seat.
dickhead. I just need to end this, right?
Okay. Yeah.
What's your grade?
Thank you, Lily.
I feel so bad for her.
So retarded. Come get me out! Okay, so where are you taking her?
She's going to go to the transfer center, which is down here on 4th Aroma. She may be given the opportunity to do breath test, depending on the results. So we go from there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, where is that?
4th Aroma.
4th and Roma.
Yes, 4th Aroma.
Wow, you were such a douchebag. And you're fucking right here. By the way, super cool.
Huh?
I didn't do any.
Okay.
Wait till you have a fucking daughter.
What's up, Jay Banks?
Oh, you could have killed yourself for somebody else, so.
Yeah, no, she's out of line, Megan. Absolutely.
And, yeah, that's the, you don't usually label the face or still live, but so it's 576 on.
company, Austin, same thing. People go around and they actually take them and go charge people.
Really?
Yeah. And then they just drop them off at like a carousel point next morning.
Well, she was going one way. She was going southbound in the northbound lanes, 2nd Street on the roadway.
That is a good point, though. It's a motorized vehicle, so it should be going with the flow of traffic. That's a good argument for that, actually. But I would still be scared operating those things with cars flying behind me on the back if I was in the roadway. In the roadway.
So we leave him here then? Interesting. Okay.
So you can come by with the app, they just pick one up. If it's charged, they just scan it, and then they start. It's kind of like Uber, but and it just charges them. I think by the amount of time that they use it, or miles, and they all are like, I guess, GPS tracks. So the people that come pick them up,
Right, Thomas?
on the same app will show them the ones that don't have a charge anymore. They have to go scoop them up, and depending on how many they charge, they get paid like $5 or whatever.
That's cool.
That's at least what it said on the internet about them, because we thought the same thing. Like, how are they popular?
Sure. Well, they're popular. That's considered a motor vehicle according to state statute. It's propelled by gas or electricity.
Maybe motor vehicle,
I'm gonna go to the PTC guys, so I can shoot you.
but
Okay, cool. So if it comes up down there, can you help?
I mean, you're not PTC, so.
may not necessarily be a highway.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So I gotta drop some off there.
Cool, man.
Have you thought about that, officer?
746.
Obviously, you're not a lawyer.
I'll be around to the PTC. 0.0. Why is that?
All right. Let's go to the next video. It is a drunk on-duty officer wrecking a police car, refuses tests. It's a long one, so we're going to skip around. It's an hour. Real World Police has a lot of good videos.
He needs to. Yeah, Augie, come here. Let's go out here in the garage. We gotta put your weapons away. Come out here, we'll talk. You'll be alright. The car's just being taken to Lumpkins. What's going on in there? Huh? What do you mean you don't know? We gotta put your weapons away. Okay. You're not. Here, let me have it so I can unload it. Just need to unload it. What am I doing? Yeah, watch it. There you go. We got, sorry. When you total a vehicle, here, go in here. So we can put this way. When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. And everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take your taser off of you. And you have any backup weapons on your hand? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down to a drug and alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I. And you don't need all your gear, so take your... are you all right, Augie?
Yeah.
You seem... Your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything, Augie? No? Good. I hope not. I do. Where's your vest at? You don't have it on you? Okay. All right. What else do you got on you? You got pocket knife? Huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm done.
Do you really go with me to take the test on you? You're refusing that? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right? Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand that.
Done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
Go home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
I'm not going to let you drive. Can you call your wife? Seriously, Augie, can you call your wife?
I can drive by.
Okay. All right, let's go out here. All right? Don't play this game with me, bud. I'm trying to help you out here.
He didn't do shit.
Well, I can't do stuff. I'm just doing what I got to do, Augie. It's my job.
Oh my goodness.
If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Augie. Don't do this, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right? I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking you to relax. Okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand
what is
you're
this
saying.
guy's problem?
All right? I just don't want you to do it like this. All right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude. All right? So don't treat me like that. If you want to be done, I understand that. So if you want to leave, that's up to you. Do you have your keys here? Where's your keys to the building? You got all that stuff? Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't on that ring in there and you need it. I'm not taking it, okay? So, Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do. All right? Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax. No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world.
Fuck that.
I know, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work. Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud.
Oh my God.
Huh? What'd you say? I don't want it. What'd you say?
Fucked up.
What do you mean you're fucked up? Alcohol? Pills? What are you talking about? Huh? Okay. All right. All right, Augie.
Obviously, this cop has some issues. Some very serious, deep-rooted issues. You can tell. He's drinking on the job. It sounds like it's alcohol. Because when he said alcohol, he started nodding, and then the guy said pills, so it might be pills too, but... Or, I mean, either or, but... I can't help but feel bad for this guy. He screwed up royally. He's probably going to lose his job. He's going to lose his license. He's going to be convicted of a DUI. He will not be able to be a cop. I mean, not necessarily convicted, but at least charged. He's very upset about what he did. He understands that what he did was wrong. And he finally made the gruesome mistake. He admitted that he's quote unquote fucked up. And there's something is going on in his life that we don't know. People don't just act this way out of the blue. People don't just start drinking on the job when everything's fine. Something happened. Something happened to him. We're seeing him at his lowest. Augie. We're seeing Augie at his lowest point. And I feel really bad for him. But he violated the law. And now he's about to be tested. We'll see what happens.
I get that, bud. So I can't let you drive home, all right?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You said you're fucked up. How are you going to drive home?
I'm not fucked up. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Help me understand, Justin.
What the fuck?
You talking about just in the head?
Fuck you.
Huh? We don't need to do this, Augie.
What?
We don't.
What?
Why are you doing this why are you doing me like that? Huh? What have I done to you for you to do me like that, man? Seriously. I am honest to God being serious with you. What have I done to you for you to treat me like that?
What the fuck?
Huh?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't wreck the cruiser in there and then have to ask you to come down to take the test.
Right.
Okay?
Fuck 'em.
Okay. And again, I understand that, Augie, that you're upset. I get that. You're having a tough time right now with everything that's going on, bud. But it doesn't have to go out like this, okay? It's just an accident.
Sorry, 421.
Okay.
What I do?
Huh?
So what do I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what do I do?
You hit a semi-trailer, so again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test. If everything comes back okay, then that's great. It helps you. It benefits you.
I've been drunk.
Huh?
I'm drunk.
You're drunk right now?
No, I've been drunk.
Been drunk when? Today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think you are now?
No.
Okay. Well, I can't let you drive the car home unless
What
we
the
test.
fuck you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
Is
what
this
the
the way
fuck
you're
you
gonna do
gonna do?
this? You're about to get yourself arrested, bud.
For what?
What do you mean? What am I gonna do? I can't let you drive. So you try to get in that car, I gotta stop you, and then you're gonna start fighting with me. What is that going to do? Huh? Seriously, Augie, I'm why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything to you. Okay? I didn't do anything to you. Well, let's go back in here so we can figure
He's
this out.
extremely under the influence,
Please.
you guys. That's what it seems like to me.
You know I gotta call Jason, right? Are you gonna cooperate? But just cooperate with me.
Yeah, fuck with me.
Augie, I know they are, and I understand. Can you call your wife and have her come get you, bud? Get your phone out and call her. You don't have your phone? You want to use mine?
What's Jason gonna do?
Huh?
What's Jason gonna do?
I don't know. That's why I gotta call him, so.
Hey, Ryan. Long time, bro.
How much did you drink today, Augie? A lot? You know he's gonna want to do a test, right?
Feels
No, I'm
bad,
talking about
man.
your driving, just like we would anybody
Don't forget
else.
to like this
You know what I
video,
mean?
comment
Not at
below,
the
subscribe to
point
the
of
channel,
testing,
hit that
say, hey, this guy's
notification
driving a
bell.
car, we need to test him. And you got the right to refuse it, but we got to go through the process on that, Augie. Now again, I want you to
I
understand
don't know
that
if he
I'm
hurt
just
anybody,
going-
but
I
he
know-
wrecked
I
a
know, you
cruiser, a
probably
police
are, you're
cruiser.
right. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or lie to you.
Fucking die.
Huh? Augie, come on, bud. Come on, just calm down, bud. I understand you're upset. You gotta calm down. Remember, Augie,
You just can't wait.
huh? I'm talking to you as a friend here too.
And fuck you.
All right, all right.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck it.
Oh, fuck's this? Did you dial the wrong number?
Fuck.
Let's go in here and sit down.
He keeps dialing the wrong number, it sounds like.
What's your number, bud?
You fuck.
Let me give Jason a call, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah. Fuck you.
You can come in so we can talk. Okay. Well, I don't know how much time we got as far as cooperation. He's not cooperating real well. He's right here in front of me. I'm not hiding or talking. I'm talking in front of him. He's acknowledged that he was drinking today and whatnot. So that's where we're at now. How do you want us to proceed with that? Yes.
If they have a union, maybe the Weingarten rights can be exercised.
He's
I imagine
refusing. He's refusing
police
to be
officers
tested.
are part of a union, so maybe he could.
Are you gonna,
But if he doesn't know them, then he
Augie?
has no idea
He's
that he can
refusing
invoke
that.
them.
Okay.
Good question, RD.
Thank you for being honest with me on it.
You pay the bill.
Huh?
Yeah, you pay the bill next week.
What bill?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
You will.
Thanks for the donut, Ryan.
Yeah.
Says,
I didn't
yes,
do it, I'm not doing
it has
it.
been a long time. I have a favor to ask you for a friend. Yes, actually a friend, not myself, lol. Can I
I
pay
hate
you
to see you
for
like that,
just a
but-
call after this?
I didn't do this on you. Why are you taking it out on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Sure.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So RD asked if he can exercise his Weingarten rights.
I'm just waiting for a phone call.
2937.
Just relax, bud. Just relax. All right? Enough.
These are
Relax.
rights you can exercise as a union member.
36 of Buckpack, Ohio temporary.
I stand like this no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing.
They're in the chat.
G833195.
Just relax, Justin.
2014.
They can be exercised by union members if they're part of a union. All it does is it invokes your right to have a union representative to be present during questioning. That's a good way to put it, Flotog. Now let's skip around. Nothing's happening.
Fair. Okay, fair. All right, I don't know what level of cooperation we're going to get with that, but we'll do what we got to do. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm going to guess that this is going to be a fight. All right, but he got to do it like a 2255 form, so I got to read you the 2255 form. Do you understand that? Are you willing to hear me out and do it? Let's go in there and take care of that, bud. And then we'll get you out of here. As soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here. All right? Let's go into the briefing or the article.
You probably need an
You're gonna
employment
refuse it.
attorney for
There's
that,
no reason
RD.
to do anything other than that. So I understand what you're saying. Just go in there and have a seat real quick so I can put my stuff away. Oh, my key not working now? There we go. Yeah.
Hey, Doc Duct Tape.
If you have a driver's license on you, all yours is at home. You don't have it on you? Okay.
No, his weapons have been taken away
236 to 224, come in here.
at the very beginning of the video. Damn it, Augie. Why'd you have to go and do this crap, huh, Augie? I hope he got help after this video.
I gotta read this test and refusal consequences to him, so I just need a witness. It says you're now under arrest for OBI, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol and a drug or a combination of them, operating a vehicle.
Megan poses a great question. Should he deny the test, or can he lose his job for not doing one? The answer is yes and yes. Yes, he should deny the test, and yes, he's going to lose a job for not doing it.
Under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed
More than
metabolite
likely.
of a controlled substance.
Because the failure to comply with the implied consent laws for a citizen, lose your license. For him, as a government employee who's supposed to abide by all the rules and laws, uphold the oath and all that, that's a death sentence.
Operating a vehicle under after
his
underage alcohol consumption or have a
police
physical control of
position
a vehicle
as a
under the
cop.
influence. If you refuse to take any chemical tests required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately.
Damned if you will,
will have
damned
to
if you
pay
don't
a
kind of
fee
thing.
to have the privileges reinstated. If you have a commercial driver's license and refuse to submit to the test or test, you will immediately be placed out of service for 24 hours. You will be disqualified from operating a commercial motor vehicle.
I have not got
for a period
about.
not less
Send
than
me
1
that
year,
video.
And you will be required to
Email it to me.
surrender your commercial driver's license to me. If you have a prior conviction of OVI, OVUAC, or operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance under state or municipal law with the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI. And if you refuse a test, take a chemical test, you'll face increased penalties if you subsequently are convicted of the state OVI.
Subsequently?
If you have previously pled guilty or been convicted of 2 or more OVIs, OVUACs, or equivalent offenses in the previous 10 years, or plead guilty or been convicted of 5 or more OVIs, OVUACs, or equivalent offenses in the previous 20 years, or
I
pled guilty
love
or
the
been convicted of
participation
felony
today.
of the
You
above
guys are on the
violations,
money.
and you refuse to submit to a
All
chemical
of
test
you.
required by law, I am authorized
Megan,
to use whatever
Ryan,
reasonable means are necessary to ensure that you submit to a
RD,
chemical test.
Flowtog, Ash, Subfreak, Eric, Ken, everybody,
So,
Gadabout.
If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent
guys are
chemical
on
testing
top
at your
of it.
expense. Okay, you know how it works. I just
Thank
need
you for
to sign
joining
right
me.
here stating that that was read to
Thank you for joining us.
Okay. And it is your position that you want to refuse the test, correct? Okay. Let me go fill out the form here, and we'll get back with you. And again, as soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here, okay? Not going to be any citations issued or anything like that today. We'll just get the form filled out, get you a copy of it, and when your wife gets here,
RD,
we'll get you out.
there's
okay?
something called Google that you can utilize for questions
sit
such as
tight.
those.
Yeah, just hang it out in here with him just to make sure he's okay if he needs to ask any questions or anything. I don't know my code. 26 something. I don't remember.
Some evidence of sobriety. He remembered the code better than the sober cop. What? Okay, that was weird. When your arrested drunk cop remembers the code better than you sober cop do. Okay then.
Keep an eye on that. Oh, fuck.
It's not easy when you have to lock up your own comrade. That's funny, Ken.
Okay. If it's okay with you, I'm not going to issue a citation right now. I'll write it out later and do what we got to do. Or how do you want that done?
No, we'll treat it like a normal OVI.
Can you give me a traffic ticket?
You guys want to do a DUI bingo stream? Oh, that would be really fun.
He's being more cooperative right now, but
Oh, that would be... Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody's been talking about bingo cards. Wait a minute. What? I like that idea. That would be so much fun. Okay. How do we... Does anybody know how to generate bingo cards? And would it be like a... What is it? 5 by 5, right? It's got to be 5 by 5. So we need 25 things. No, but we need it on the website. There's got to be like an app or a website for that. Hey, Reds. Good to see you. I saw your comment the other day. You got it right in time. Well, right, 24. You're right. The middle one is the free one, always. So we need like 24 things. But the problem is they can't all be the same card. They have to be shuffled for everybody, right? Because if every single card is the same, then everybody would win at the exact same time. Unless you missed one, I suppose. But, yeah, I can do it on a weekend. That's no problem. There's a website for it. Okay, all right, Ash. Awesome. I look forward to seeing that. myfreebingocards.com. Is that it? Free bingo card generator. There it is. There you go. Make your own bingo. Holy crap. That's a real thing. Make your own bingo cards to play. Enter numbers and words. And this is a smaller one. This is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. Anyway, Ash, I look forward to seeing you make them.
We're still up and down.
That's going to be so much fun. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and join on as a member. Their weapons have been taken away from him.
Go to that out there because he was telling me he was going home. And I told him he wasn't driving. His wife has been called. She's on her way in. He did say,
Let's skip around. Not a whole lot is happening in here.
Good work, thank you.
His Augie's wife is on the way. God, I feel bad for that woman. She has to go through this with him. But hey, you know what? Here's the thing. People screw up sometimes. I deal with a lot of people who this is their first offense, DUI, and they hit rock bottom. Maybe something happened in their life, and you know, there's lots and lots of different things that can trigger such a reaction from a person to get drunk on the job, wreck a police cruiser, and get a DUI. So hopefully this was a wake up call for Augie and his family and his wife, so that maybe he can, you know, get on the straight and narrow and fly right, correct whatever issues. People don't just drink on the job, like I said, when everything is peachy. So especially on the job, people usually drink when they drink, you know, they'll drink on the weekends or in the evenings, but on the job there's some deep-rooted issue with Augie, and I feel bad for him. He's probably going to lose his job over this, especially if he refuses the breath test. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, it's not about what happened in the past, it's what you do about moving forward. Are you going to, as I like to say, wallow in your sorrow, or are you going to take corrective measures and go on the affirmative path for correction, bettering yourself, and becoming a better person as a result of understanding that you hit rock bottom? That's the key, because if you're just going to sit and get in the fetal position and start crying over what you've done, you know, for the rest of your life, that's not going to help anybody, especially yourself. But if you understand, take corrective measures, understand the issue, take corrective measures, and begin life anew, well, you know what? Shit happens. Life is life. Get on with it.
Bruce is coming in. He's probably going to order him to do an admin blood draw after you guys are done.
He's not going to do that.
Well, you know what that means.
Yep. It doesn't matter, to be honest with you, so let's not fight over it, because he was threatening me out there. His behavior was...
Oh, really?
He didn't come out and say, I'm going to kick you, or do something. But he's going, what are you going to do about it? He starts flinching. It's all on.
Okay.
Is totally insubordinate.
Okay.
To the point where I was going to you.
He was insubordinate. He didn't say he threatened me, but he was very confrontational, basically, is what it sounded
Yeah, there
like.
was no question.
The flinching and all that. You guys saw it.
Yeah. There's something went on in here. He'll have to tell us later. 'Cause I told him.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised if we aren't there, if we don't get there yet.
Okay.
He also came to work today not wearing a vest.
Like,
Clenching of fists, yep.
Right now, he doesn't have his vest on. I found that out when I took him in the arsenal to take his gun stuff from me. I asked him, because he lifted up his shirt, he doesn't have a vest on. He came to work today, dressed ready to go in patrol for an hour or something without a vest.
okay.
There's more than enough. We just... Correct. He's 45.
No, there's
On private property, or just let that go?
private property, does it proper backing, and what else?
Proper backing.
No, there's only like 2 things you can do on private
Reasonable.
property.
I think reasonable.
The auger.
That's the one.
Augie the auger.
I know backing is one. I don't
The
think
Augmeister.
it is.
He's still human, exactly, Eric. And humans make mistakes. It's okay. We don't need to judge him for it. Now, he should be punished for the things he did wrong. Yes. If he is indeed under the influence and they can prove it, he is going to have a tough time. He's going to have a tough time. Because he appeared, again, video, when there's video, you guys have to remember, yes, we win a lot of cases, but when you have video showing intoxication, unless we can get that video excluded, it becomes exponentially more difficult to win a case when you clearly have an individual that looks like they're under the influence on video. Remember that.
No.
You're going to pay for it eventually. It's like, what does that mean?
No.
You wouldn't answer me. I don't know what that
Put
meant.
all that stuff in a...
I got to review.
Yeah. He's getting paid right now.
Is Bruce coming in?
Yes.
So, one.
Oh, that's loud.
Justin, here's Justin, can you go get me, bud? You sit here now. Apparently you dropped the Visa card. It's your bank card. You dropped that there in the cruiser. Justin, here's the DMV 2255 form for the refusal. And since we had so much time, I went ahead and wrote the citation out. The citation is going to be for the OVI refusal, and then just reasonable control on private property. Is what that is. So here's your copy of the 2255 form, and I need you to sign the...
Kevin says that Augie ended up getting 3 days in jail, 1 year probation, and a $300 fine. Where'd you get that information, Kevin?
If you'll just sign right here. Copy of that. Your wife's still on the way.
So that other people can look it up as well.
Just to get the kid somewhere. There's your copy of that.
Okay, Justin. That concludes the criminal stuff. Now I'm starting the administrative repercussions. help you understand, what I'm going to do is assign Deputy Chief Preston as the internal affairs.
Video is usually one of the most important pieces, Flow Talk, or the absence of video. Absence is still below presence of video, though.
Okay. And that is with some testing. I'm ordering you to do testing that would not be used against you criminally. And do you understand why I have reasonable suspicion to do that? Okay. So you're required to do it, but of course, it's not like we're going to hold you down and make you. So my question to you now is, what you have to do is sign a form at the DUI before the testing that you would release the results of the test to the police department, and you can get your own copy as well. If you refuse to sign that form, then that would be considered insubordination and you'd be subject to disciplinary action. It's still your option to do that, and I'd like to know if that's what your intention would be before we brought everyone down to the...
As to the conviction, so it says, visiting Judge Thomas Hanna of Kettering sentenced Augustine, Augie, in municipal court on the physical control charge to a $1,000 fine and 180 days in jail, with 700 and all but 3 days in jail suspended. The remaining 3 days will be dismissed if he completes a weekend education program. So he probably ended up not serving a single day and ended up paying a $300 fine. The remaining 177 days will probably be hanging over his head if he gets in trouble again. He was ordered to continue counseling, which he probably very much needs, with the Miami County Recovery Council and undergo a mental health evaluation. His driver's license was suspended 40 days back to the date of the offense. 40-day suspension, that's fairly short, but what jurisdiction is this? Picua, that sounds somewhere out in the desert. Is that like Arizona or something? I don't know. Maybe their laws are a little different, but I have no idea. On the weapons charge, remember he also had weapons on him. He was sentenced to a $500 fine and 180 days in jail, both of which were suspended. He was ordered to complete 1 year of community control. There was no restitution ordered. Piqua Law Director Stacy Wells said insurance would cover the damage. Is that Ohio? Southern Ohio. Okay. Okay, yeah, WHIO. I guess I should have guessed that. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Augustine declined comment in court. Police reports said he called his supervisor around 7:40 p.m. In October 27th, probably 2000, was it 18? Yeah, 2018. To a parking lot off East Ash Street. He found Augustine's cruiser parked with heavy damage and was told by the officer he hit a flatbed semi with concrete barriers when he pulled into the lot at the former Board of Education offices. Okay.
Emergency room. You only have a little bit of time because we're on a 2-hour period that we were trying for to confer with an attorney or reviewing that. And again, understand this will not be used as part of the criminal investigation. So with all that in mind, would you submit and authorize release of, okay, at the ER? Okay. Okay, and I'm a little worried too. I want to make sure that, I think that'll be good because at the ER we can talk about, or they can make sure you're okay to be cut loose. Okay. Because here's the other piece that we can't do. I'm sure it's no surprise to you. Placing you on administrative leave. And every, I hear you. I was hoping this was happening, this wasn't happening, and this certainly puts you in a different position than the last couple of weeks. You gotta get this straightened out. But in the meantime, remember we've been talking for a while, that one day we're gonna be in an adversarial situation. And right now we are. So I'm not the guy to be really comforting you or giving you advice. And because right now I have to do what I need to do to protect the city and the department.
Hey, Quentin.
So,
Your father was the chief of police in St. Matt's? No shit. Small world. I was in St. Matt's earlier today.
Say, Justin, we need you to come down here or something like that. You know, between the hours of 8 and 4, you still need to be available. Okay? So that you're, whenever we're done, and you're still on payroll until we finish this testing. But then as soon as that's all done, then you're on admin leave until further notice. Okay. I am too. I was hoping the system, we would never get to this point. We all gotta do what we gotta do.
I think he's crying.
So we'll be,
I mean, he's very upset at what he's done. I get it. But punishment for what you've done must be commensurate with the crime.
To try to get an attorney or a user no.
I don't even know if did he get canned from his job, by the way?
You are saying no to an attorney or
I imagine he would have, especially with a refusal. Does anybody know?
Okay, so then we'll try to get this done as quick as we can, get you home, and then you need to start working on stuff, my friend.
He did get off light, but he got what he deserved. He got the conviction. Alright, I think we get the point. He's very upset. It's their buddy, you know. Former officer? I'm sorry, I must have missed that. If it said former officer, then yes.
That is used against you in a subsequent criminal proceeding. If you so request, a person of your choice...
Yeah, former Pico cop. That's in the title. Literally. Yep, there it is.
If you answer questioning related to the performance of your official duties, you'll be subject to dismissal.
Not necessarily our Boyd. Most of our clients on a first offense never see another day in jail. Because we do our job very well. So, no, I would definitely say that Augie got the deal that any citizen would pretty much get. So, as someone who deals with the system a lot, it's fairly rare to see someone who we represent go to jail. We're very good about keeping people out on first, even second DUIs sometimes. Thirds are a little bit more difficult if we can get those amended. Fourths, forget about it. You're going to serve some jail time most of the time, but still not always. We've had some very successful fourth offense DUI resolutions and amendments to non-fourth offense DUIs. We're very good at what we do. We're very good. They don't call us the DUI guy for nothing. All right, that looks like the traffic crash report. There's the semi right there. There's his cop car. Unit 1 was traveling east. Unit 1 struck the front right corner of Unit 2 with the passenger side of the patrol cruiser. He misjudged his distance. Flatbed semi-trailer is Unit 2, loaded with concrete barriers. Oof. Yeah, one of those concrete barriers could have fell on him. That would not have been good. right, I think this is just the reports, the narrative, and so on. Okay. Well, I think we have time for one. This is a long one. Crap. This one is like another hour long. And we've already been going for an hour and 36 minutes, you guys. I'm going to save this one for next time. I'm going to save this one for next time, you guys. I don't want to keep going, because then this video is going to be like a 3-hour video. So anyway, if you want to send me some videos, this is my email. Send me some stuff, and we'll definitely review it on my channel. I have a bunch in the pipeline. I have like an unbelievable amount. I have enough content here for days, for weeks, for months, you guys. So, but keep sending me stuff. There's no such thing as too much. No such thing as too much stuff. So just keep sending me more and more videos, and I'll be happy to review them in due course. Like I said, I'm very happy to see each and every single one of you. I wanted to thank you for your participation today. At one point, I think we had close to 120 people. So once again, don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, join on as a member. And we will continue reviewing Season 4. Season 4 starts next week of the DUI Guy reviews. And reaction shots. So let's keep the train going, folks. August is almost here. August is almost here. For some of you, maybe it's already there. So Season 4, I will see you guys. This is the end of Season 3. This is the season finale. I will see you all in Season 4. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't drink and drive. Don't get in trouble. But if you do, call us. Peace out, you guys. Take care.